Extra, 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 extra. Extra, 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 extra.
If it's that was the football association, that is my opinion. The football association.
I was about to say, yeah,
no,
you're entitled to that.
The people in the football association know
May
more of
see
the
it
FIFA
different.
rules
Right,
and
right.
regulation than I do.
Than you do.
So
That's
maybe
just
they
how
are
you
more
feel
correct than
about
I
it.
am. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let's say when I used to play Trinidad in the early years, the Trinidad League was started in January, in February, and it finished in December. Not like starts in April and finishes in December.
Yes.
My bad. It's used to go about pre-season in February, which is 2 months before.
Okay.
So it starts in April and it's finished in December. So when it finished in December, I just leave Trinidad, I come home and transfer back into Harper's.
Right.
I went to Trinidad in 2000, me and Ranji. We came back in December, went in the August, so that's like mid-season. So we went in the August and we came back in December. We played for a while club we wanted to go play for. No problem. The next year we do it again. Next year both of them we do it again.
So
the
about
next
3
year
years in a row.
I alone went back and come back and do it again. The fourth year I come back, people have an issue with it. Because they lead in the league and the team I'm going to play for is second right behind them.
Right behind them.
I was born here. I learned to play
And
here.
you shouldn't have to feel deprived of
There are
playing
people here who has not seen me play for the last 7, 8 months who would like to see what
they
someone's
stand
going to
a
bring
draw.
back to him.
Right.
If he gets any better, if he could help improve it, if he's going over there for the right reason. I'm a national captain, and it's very few people could say they can't go watch Antigua play and disappointed in my performance. Very few. So when I come, I should be able to come back home and go and play freely like anybody else.
Yes.
And it happened to me. And it happened to Quinton with the dead. Unfortunately, he played and then he had to leave, so he left. But there was an issue with him playing.
Yes. It stirs up something on the inside.
I'm saying,
especially as a national. I understand on the inside, even on the whole, it stirs up something personal on the inside.
I was playing in Trinidad when Quinton got his breakthrough in the national team, and when I came back and I saw him, I was like, where this kid was all the time.
All the time.
Anyway, he stayed around and he developed. I played in Antigua national team and Barracuda and Hoppers with Quinton.
Yes.
And it's very few people I see kick that football
the way he does.
the way Quinton will be kick.
That is the truth.
Me and Lexi sit down and they help as a play. That's when I won the first championship. I watched Quinton walk that ball from right to left, from right to left.
Yeah.
Pinpoint.
Very good
about
at that.
7, 8 times.
And he was
could not believe
spot on.
that this young man learned to
That
play
is the
football
truth.
in Antigua and Barbuda.
Yes.
And the young man come back and it's
And humbly too. He comes back humbly, always willing to
no,
play.
if he did not come back and somebody wants why he can't play in this league no more because he don't go past this standard, well, that would have been a different issue.
Yeah, sure, it would have been a different situation.
That would have been a different issue. Right, so as I was saying, I want to see him play. I'm sure that a lot of okay, before I get to this particular thing, I came back into Antigua here and I was playing soccer in a little baby. He just come back from England. I mean, he lived for England early when he was younger. He just come back from England, he's playing football with soccer. So either they sub on or the game start and me start, but we line up. So he said, oh, you going to saw them talk about that one for you. No, for me, I don't know him. So like, well, alright. The challenge is on.
Right.
You understand what I'm
You're not backing
saying?
down.
No, he being that brave to say it out loud intrigued me about the young man.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And his game wasn't bad. He didn't do what he want because there's very few people who get to do what they want with me.
Right.
You understand? To me, he can be 20 plus and then, no, 20, I mean young, so he couldn't, I'm smart. You know what I mean? So he had a good game. He did a few things, but make it better at the fight.
You're right.
You understand? I say, no, you can tell me that you got no youngster around here who was excited at the time for Quinton come back.
It's true. Everybody was waiting.
Me, myself.
And you see, basically showed us a completely different angle. We can see now that you just brought a whole new perspective of that, because now, not only that we should just be excited that he's still willing to play in our league, you have to also look at how the impact he has on other players, because they're now like, you know what, I'm going to up my game, Quinton on the field, this is the man to hold down, this is the man to get around, and it gives them that I would say friendly rivalry that helps to improve you know, the stuff, the plays right here in our own leagues.
Attendance in the ARG rise when Quinton in the ARG.
Yeah, it's true. So it brings revenue.
Yeah,
Another perspective is bringing revenue.
Youngsters get a bit closer to the field when Quinton in the ARG.
See? That's another angle
Yes,
that you
I'm
need to look
saying.
into.
And
So
by
it's
the way,
on the whole how you benefit, and instead of depriving some of the things, just see, you know, advantages, disadvantages, the pros, the cons, and try to go with more of what, you know, you gain from than the fight down.
for my son, 11 years old. He there, he live in Antigua most of his life, right? But actually being able to see me play when I'm in prime, he didn't get that. He didn't understand the game that much. He see, but he didn't understand the game to that perspective, really comprehend what was going on. And the way he gets on now, he could understand the game. And many of us think that me know what to what me been early. You understand me? And the way he gets on now, okay, that's my son, and you know you hear people talk, so he excited about who his father is.
Right.
You understand me? Say so. Think about that he's seen Quinton play, being able to be in ball for Chubbuck and ball for Quinton.
Yes.
You understand me? Say being able to chum ball for Bowes or for Ziggy or for even Peter Betts.
He will
You
talk
understand
about
what I'm saying? It's something that
10 years down the line.
they will be able to talk about.
Yes.
You understand me? And we have to celebrate our young and local talent that we have. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna have bad days. They're gonna have good days. You understand what I say? But it's all about how we treat them. Okay? So Vivian Richard just got something the other day, and a site on Facebook, and the first comment that came in after he got it was praise the Lord he get it when now he's alive. Because 90% of the time we get in recognition, we get it when we dead, innit?
True.
So you have to
Makes no
understand.
sense to put it in your
Right, so
bio.
let the youngsters then being able to see Quinton Griffith now instead of seeing a video Quinton Griffith 15 years later.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about the scouting. You know that, you know, there was some players from Barbados and stuff. So
Oh well, in terms of hoppers or in terms of generally. In terms of hoppers, this scouting was done by I think it was done by the president. The president knew somebody in Barbados and she spoke. Me and she, the coach, the manager, had a conversation before the season started, and we said, for me, I really personally didn't really want to bring in our players because I think it's about time we go back to what happens really is the development of these young players. Now we're getting Lexi, who was a player who a good bit of them has seen play, so they respect Lexi as a player. And now he's aspiring as a coach because he won the first division last year, he won one or two school league championships and so on. He was a part of the coaching staff when he won the first championship and he played a little bit in that too. So, and going with people, I might say a lot of things about one another, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
So these young players I know will go out and play. And Lexi is the type of person, the way I think, we will give them the opportunity. You come and train hard enough, I will take our chance back from you. If you succeed, you'll be successful in the opportunity you get, I'll continue. If you're not successful in the opportunity given, then I'll find out a way to develop you. I have to find somebody that will do the job I want. That's what I say. So after we spoke, we said, okay, let me get players that are not 30 nothing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Let me get a young player with some talent
That you can
that
actually
our young player
mold.
could, well, not so much of we could mold, but so much of we young player could say, well, me here the same age. Let me get up to his standard.
Yes.
You understand what I say? So
If he can do it, I can
right.
do it.
So if I'm 19 and he's 19 and he's starting, yes, granted that we brought him in, but respecting his talent, not where he came from, but that he's that talent. That me got bring
If
him.
I
You know,
can, yeah.
you understand
If he
what
can do
I'm
it, I can do
saying?
it.
Yeah, so
Somehow I can start in the Premier at
approach,
19.
and then so we use that approach. So everybody not going to agree with me because me had this young people thing mix up. Everybody not have his other because they say me has to go with this set of green man, and this is by change. But me go from green man, who's supposed to go with?
Right, you're out for your own.
Me look out for my own.
That's
so
community-based stuff anyway.
when went on and she got in contact with somebody in Barbados and he's recommended these three players. I think two of them is one was 18 and one is 19, and then the next one was 20, one at 22, which is the defender, and then we got two to Trinidad, which is the goalkeeper, and a next defender. Right? I can't say enough about the goalkeeper, but I'll get to that. So the two youngsters, I didn't see them. We did the President's Cup. We did the President's Cup with the local base,
Yes.
but we didn't want to do the President Cup, but then after the captain Ziggy told Lexi, let me do the President Cup because now it's the opportunity for us to feel in 3 games the players that we have locally, and then what we bring in, we could always fit. Fitting what I want.
But then you can see where you're weak also, and then
we dominated the group stage of it. Our group stage, we won 3-2 2 games and we draw, I think, with John Hughes. But John Hughes obviously was a tough little fight because they like that kind of rivalry.
Right,
So
right.
that's alright. And then we played the first knockout game, we won that. And we played Jennings, who had gotten all the inputs in by that particular time. We were still fully based local. They beat us 2-0, beat us the 2 set plays. Lack of experience with our goalkeepers never. It was keeping a second division team.
Okay.
But not to make excuses.
Yes,
Jennings had a good
yeah.
team and they used the experience and capitalized on opportunity they got and beat us.
Right.
I could respect that.
Fairly.
But for us, yes, we wanted to go further in the President Cup.
Who would?
But we saw what we was looking for from the players that we know we could have used in the season.
Right.
And then we build our team from there. I think we started the team and I heard all kind of talk. The happens and no team happens to go drop out. So
Well, there they have it. Championship for you, though.
well, hey, listen. At the end of the day, no, me never playing in a football game that started nobody elite now.
So everybody starts with no points, and it's only up from there.
For my opinion, if me you start with the same amount of points, me with the same amount of chance to win.
Of course.
You understand me?
It's just who capitalized on it
But
the most.
no, some people believe because you had the better players, you had the better team.
no.
No, me witness that in the Trinidad. Me go
But the team.
Let me go Trinidad
Not
first.
players, team.
We go Joe Public, which Jack Warner couldn't get any player in Trinidad he wanted.
Yeah.
We had 9 national Trinidadian players. Then myself and Antigua International, and Haitian International, and I think we had somebody from somewhere, I can't remember. So it was like 11 international players.
Right.
And when I got there, I didn't know how much Trinidad and international they had. When I reached there, they had an international game the same weekend. So these guys wasn't in training the first week. So it's like when they were saying, they say, oh, Ireland for international duty, I asked them how much? They say 8 or 9 of them. I said, so what may I do ya? Because he may come for Antigua and this team, I said my 8 Trinidad international. In them time, Trinidad are a big team.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not even making
So now, for me level of confidence, started a rock, a one. Oh, jeez, one job, no problem, you know. Ryan said, don't worry about that, man. If you 2 things out, we're going to run out and tackle. I said, well, maybe that didn't go out yet. I said, I'll stick to that. And I'll stick to that, and I'll go to the grind. You understand me? And it reached the point where, for me, an Antigua defender, you don't win the ball, you get rid of the ball. In the damn time, it's not about controlling and passing to nobody. Moving it in the area and then whoever in the team want to get it and then they start to play for me. So that when we go to Trinidad, the most cussing you get in my life. Every time you kick, so me ask them and wait. When I put me behind them for do, they say defend. Okay, so when they defend and move the ball, then I say yes. But you move the ball to somebody penalty. Because if you move the ball to the next team, you mean you got to defend again.
Yes.
So now, that part of the game now, we got to find a way to improve.
True.
The coach tell me, he not even had the time, but when we come in the training session, if I want to improve fast, I need to find my own time to develop that part of the game. And yes, the coach said he's going to work it. And he developed the game. I come back to Antigua, and man, I saw you look like 10 to the ones and twos that we are here.
You see?
Because now, instead of being able to tackle and run, I could tackle, run, control and pass. And that made me, so from that now, you understand me, it helped me to develop as a player and start to understand the game more. You understand me? And that's what me take. For example, if I'm watching football on TV and they're paying John Terry to both tackle, win the ball and give it to one of his teammates, why should I think I should do something different than we play the same position?
Exactly.
We are defending centre backs that think they should control on their chest and flick and try to silence people. That's not your job.
No.
Your job is to get the ball and give it to the players to do that.
Yes.
And that's why I think we youngsters are today watching the game on the TV for some of the
wrong reasons. No, it's the truth. And I'm glad you
touched on it. For wrong reasons. I'm a defender. My favorite player is Messi. Give me a break, man. My favorite player in football was Maldini, Nesta, and this French defender. What his name? I can't remember his name. He played in Chelsea. I can't remember his name. Brutal, different class. So what them do?
You take a little bit from everybody.
Because they have maybe been some of the best defenders ever. So if them do and make them the best, then if me want to be the best, I have to do. What them to do? But we players now is a defender and you will watch Messi every weekend. You ain't watching none of them defenders and Barcelona team. None of them.
That wouldn't make sense.
So then when you come and play, you only remember where Messi.
Yeah, and then that's not effective.
How you defend?
Right. All right. Well, about young talent. you already touched on that. We established the fact that you tap into that, you focus on that. Are there any young talent, give me 3 names that you think stand out, youth, in our Premier League this year?
Hey, well, nowadays they can't look for somebody and say them are youth, eh? Because the little boy look like a big man.
I know, right?
And the big
Walk
man,
around, buff.
and the big man they look like a little boy. Anyway, say. Alright, so for me, Raheem the Turtle, first off the bat,
Okay.
I think is the brightest prospect we have.
Beautiful.
Hands down. His attitude, I can't judge for that. I mean, his attitude outside the football, because I've never been around him like that. His play speaks to what it is.
Okay.
You know, he's an attacking minded player. He works really hard to get the ball. No, he could be all this talent, but it's who is guiding and nurturing this talent.
Yes, that's
could
very
determine how
important.
far this talent could
Yes,
go.
that's
Because
very
as much as he might want to be a good player, he ain't got the rights of the people around you.
Yes, it could
You
still
know what I'm
hamper
saying? It
him.
becomes a problem.
Yeah.
For me again, I can't remember his name. He plays the Swedes captain.
Okay.
Joanne, I think is his name. I don't know
Yes.
his last name. Joanne.
Yes.
Joanne Roberts, I think, something like that. But anyway, he also is. He's not flashy, but he gets put in a role to be. He's not out and out the defensive midfielder. He's not out and out an attacking midfielder. He's a genuine midfielder, one that does both.
Yes.
It's very few of those we have. We have some that could only tackle and some that could only pass. He could do both. He has this late run mentality that deceives you. You will see him here standing up, and the next minute you see him, the head in the ball is being crossed. And as a central midfielder, you need that, because your striker is not always going to score.
Right.
You understand? You're not always going to score. So you need that type of player who could just pop up out the midfield to get that hard ball. When it is in a corner and a free kick and you run the play.
Right.
You know, and he controls the ball well, he holds it up well, he directs traffic good. I played against him once, because I didn't play first one, I played second one, and he directs the traffic, he tried to keep the team. He's not fully vocal, he's not out and out like me who just
He's one of those people that the presence speaks for itself. He's not saying much, but he does the right thing,
things.
and the way he moves along, or he has an impact on everybody around him to do the right
You understand what I'm saying? So he I definitely like him. Me one of them captain that boss here.
Yeah.
Me just keep
Everybody
talking.
can't be the same.
Then just ask me if I can't wash.
But we can't be the same.
If me don't want to do no work, me need you to do for you.
Right.
You do for your work, me not do no work.
Right.
If me not let you do for your work, then what happened to me?
Yeah.
You don't turn
Too
work.
much.
So if you control midfield,
Yes.
me do no defend.
Right.
So it's common sense, isn't it?
Yeah.
So them two, Brandon Emmanuel from Five Island, I think he had a proper season, to be honest with you. He played with us a couple of years back, but he had a good season. He's always, his work rate was never in question, but he has developed as a player. Now he's been able to control a little better, pass the ball a little better. Also from Five Island, Leroy.
Yes. And he's pretty young. In fact, Leroy is still in school, ain't he? Leroy is still in high school.
I see Leroy maybe about 3-4 years ago. We brought the team from over Munster to play against me. I think it was about under 50 or something. I see Leroy. But I've heard about Leroy before. Leroy you till under 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know, and Leroy rip them little barbara from Munster.
Yes.
Rip.
Boy, yes.
And up at grammar school named Mad Mud. Mad Mud. So we play them not accustomed to mud. Munster field is like inside here, fully tiled. No, serious, it's sweet. I'm telling you. So, you know, and Leroy was different class that day. And I played against Leroy, but I played 5 and the second one, they played the first one. And he held his own against us. I seen him in a couple of games they played, and he was
phenomenal.
You know what I'm saying? And his potential. He played in national under 20. And I could remember having a conversation with the coach of the national under 20. I didn't even think Leroy was supposed to be in one of the teams they took. I didn't remember if it was the team that went to Costa Rica or the team that went to Curacao. But Leroy had to end up and play. He went. And Leroy was standout compared to the player that they picked in front of Leroy. One of the coaches tell me that I'm not going to call the coach because I'm not putting nobody in blast at him. But I could put my neck on it as somebody told me about Leroy. Right? So then 4 players I think is the 4 best talent I've seen in
at least for this season.
No, I'm not saying there isn't others. There's
right.
this other kid from Swedes. I think he goes to Arsenal. He graduated last year. He was at national Shalan something. Yes, I think he's a good talent. Who else we play against? Well, you know, Happers had a little,
Of course,
a couple of boys. We had the national under 15 captain playing with us. Denny from Param has talent. I just think maybe he needs proper guy. Better guidance, not proper, because I feel somebody's trying to guide him. But maybe, you know, it needs a different approach, you know, somebody else. I would call this fella youngster, Tyron Williams' brother, plays in Empire. I think he's just like Tyron. Except that Tyron, I really more experience with Tyron, give away less ball than him. But he will win that ball for you, all when you think you're done beat.
Win, right.
You know, so he is something to look at. Rodney, they call it Snacks. He plays Empire too. He's Raheem Joseph. I don't know why he come off the bench so often. I think he has starting potential. I don't know why he come off the bench so much. Well, we know Javon Moses Stevens, who's been around for so a while. He went away to the Seattle Sounders.
He sure did.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out how all of us
wanted it. But it happens.
It happens, you know.
But don't back down from it.
No, I'm saying it should, for him, it should be a learning experience, and he should want to continue to try to develop himself as a player, because he got one opportunity, there's more opportunities out there for him. And there's other young players out there who could aspire to try to get the same opportunity what he got. For me, education in my time, you're going to get a job in KFC as a high school dropout.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Then they had youth skill, where in them time youth skill was to teach you a trade. No, youth skill is just like you go into secondary school. Which I think defeating the purpose of youth skill. Because now you go to youth skill for 2 years. In my time you go to youth skill 6 months, they teach you how to pong and nail and cut and wood and build a house. Put like a silicone pan and thing and chuck them in a pipe and
be a plumber. Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Spin a ratchet, you're engineer. You understand the makeup? So, you know, not that I didn't like school, but I paid more attention to my footballing career. It worked out for me.
Yes. Teach its own.
No, the times has changed. I heard you need a high school diploma to get a job in KFC now, to push a thing in a time and press pop, 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 and wait to get the turn over. Any which way, you know what I'm saying? So I think these young players that we recognize, we should first and foremost try to insist that they get a high school education.
If nothing else, at least.
Even if you graduate from high school without a subject, you get the high school certificate. We can always send you to classes to get the subject that you didn't get.
Yes, but you need to at least show
you had
that
the high school certificate. Right. Even if you get 10 subjects from high school, it's got to do an SAT. And so the 10 subjects they get doesn't really matter.
Right.
They still have to do an SAT. So from that whole aspect, I believe that as coaches and as parents, we should first look if our son or daughter could get an education before pushing them into going pro.
Right.
Because football is not guaranteed.
I even mentioned it in one of the in the interview. It's not so much that football is not always guaranteed, because even if it does work out for you, and like I said, sometimes it may not be a financial situation, and it may not be that, you know, the body fails. At the end of the day, your body, it could be a major injury that could take you out of the league in pro, and you just need sometimes that education to fall back on, because at the end of the day, you need job, you have to work, you need money, you need income, and that's the only how you know you're
right.
survive.
So at the end, right. So basically, what I'm saying is, going to college abroad and being in a competitive environment puts you in a second system. Because remember, you're already in the Caribbean system, because you represent Antigua, you're playing locally.
Right.
Now when you go to America now, you get registered in the American system. So you're being seen by all the scouts and coaches in America, the whole of North America, maybe some European based on what school you're going to. So now you're in two systems. Now you get an college certificate, whether it be a bachelor or whatever you call it, right? No.
PhD.
You have two opportunities at a profession. One, a football
career.
Two, one accountant, one
doctor,
lecturer, whatever. You went and studied.
Yes.
Now, if my child could have two opportunities at a career in the future, what would I prefer to do? Give a child two chances, I'll give a child one.
You take two. Win-win, that's what
you take two. As I'm saying is, it depends on the environment that we grow up in, meaning financially, whether we have it or we don't.
You don't.
But sometimes you have to suffer
to gain. You have to give to get.
And as a parent, it is not about you.
It's the obligation.
It's about your child.
Yes.
Somebody asked me today in the barbershop. So So I tell the barber, me go watch my son practice. So you say when he done practice and I go home, he can tell you about all the things he do wrong and he do right. I say no. That is the coach job. So he says, so why you going to watch it? Because he
just
father
need the
come
support.
and watch it. That we father definitely.
That's your job.
Now if he asks me a question, Daddy, why you think about this when we did, and I remember what happened, I would say, well, I think you could have done A or B. Right? Now, my opinion of defending, I like a back four, a straight back four, not you marking he and you marking. No, I mean arch, but meaning you know some players play this man mark that man mark that man. No, meaning that crap. The ball with this man mark that man, and everybody else come. And then the ball with that man and that man that mark and
closest person to the ball defense.
That might not be that coach's philosophy.
Right. So you don't want to have conflict. Right.
So no, I know a lot of parents only go and watch teams their children and for the children.
Yeah.
And it is not healthy.
Yeah.
First of all, as a parent, you need to be able to tell your child. If you're a football parent, I'm not a novice mother or a novice father to the game.
Yeah.
Go only be interested in whether his son play good or bad. A football parent like myself would be interested in the whole team. Because my son is a part of a team. Yes, I'm interested in the individual development of my son.
Yes.
But I want to see everybody around my son. So, me mother, come watch happens religiously. I mean what about everybody except
that sounds like my mommy.
Let me rephrase that because she might hear. she back everybody except me, meaning
she harder on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She will not fight down Ken because Ken mommy and auntie fight down me. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, she won't defend you like how
and as a parent, too much how do that. Fail to tell our children that today wasn't your day. Oh, well, you rush my picnic, so.
No.
Alright. You do good today.
No,
you understand what I'm saying? We listen, our real world how we live now. And if I want to teach our children real world things now, our children could be our children all when they were 40 and 50, you know.
Yes.
And how much I want that? You want your child to be, as they get older, they become their own people. But if we don't do that, then in the out and then we die. Child of a jailer. That's where I'm coming from. So you can use this football avenue to be an avenue you and your child having a relationship and you're teaching your child the way and the world. You understand what I'm saying? And we as coaches need to be able to do that too. We don't are we gonna have players that we like, that we just like. But at the end of the day, you have to advise all your players in what you think is best for that particular player.
Alright. Well, more on development. Earlier you did mention about the field, the condition of the field in the ABFA. But other than that, what do you think that here in Antigua that the ABFA can do to improve the whole Premier League? What do you think that we need more, or what do you think they could do?
Well, watching how the football world is run, 90% of these, 100% of these successful leagues are successful based on sponsorship. They're not successful based on the players that they have. Well, yes, because if you have good players, people will want to be involved with good players. Right. And if you have the good players meaning you have a good product. I think we have a good product here.
We do. Antigua is full of talent.
Out of the 10 teams in the Premier League, we could pinpoint 5 or 6 that likely to stay up before the season starts.
Right.
Sometimes we don't get all right. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a few surprises, isn't it? Every now and again.
That's the
so I don't know what the sponsorship deal is or was with the ABFA, but I know there's a sponsor being called every week. And I know there's no team in this league could tell me they get no prize, money or boss or whatever within 12 months and then winning it. But we have sponsors.
Oh, that's amazing.
So somebody they don't have to explain to me because I don't want football and things, so nobody have to explain it to me. But I'm saying, as a football in mind, and as anybody that wants to see sport develop and not want to just be one person that coming and bringing all the negative news out there. These are the things we need to look into.
Understood.
That we had 3 divisions. When I tell people it's 50-something team, when Antigua have 50-something teams, man ask me,
crazy. No, for real, boy. We have a lot of teams.
No, I don't know the ABFA budget, meaning what they get from FIFA, what they get from sponsor. I don't know these things.
Right.
I could say hire a person to do marketing or hire a person to do the negotiations with the sponsor.
Yes.
Whatever. I could say all that.
Anything.
I could say, okay, go and talk to this and tell them, come on man, all these people in Antigua spend their money, give out X, Y, Z amount of money. It's up to this is what they want to give it.
Right.
We can sit
We
down
can say what we
and
want
pray
to
about
say.
and think
Right.
about what the negotiation could take. I'm just saying, I think the way the Hoppers play a proper standard of football. 5 Islands, Taro, Jennings. We vary, you know, we have good days, we have bad days like everybody else.
Right.
But I'm saying is
the dominant teams in the league.
right, the teams that the top 4 teams, you're gonna look and see that they're not bad playing football teams. They're something that they can market. Now, if someone we could get the kind of sponsor what I hear the clubs in them game, the football association is supposed to be able to capitalize and bigger sponsorship than us.
That's true.
Because the product is theirs.
Right.
And I can't see that we winning a bus in 17, 18, says 16, 17, 15, 16, 16, 15, 16. We win about 15, 16. And we get the bus last week.
So almost 3 years after. Fix your face.
I'm saying, no.
I can see the disappointment though. I can see the disappointment. It's like I win something and I'm supposed to celebrate it with my award, but by the time I get it, the winning don't happen so long ago. Yeah.
We win the bus and then last week
You can't even enjoy it because the winning's already happened so long ago.
we played 3 o'clock against South. So I was going to catch the ferry to go back one shot the same night, which is 7 o'clock. So
Yes.
when we play 3 o'clock, I just do one in the morning
Oh,
of the
the
night.
evening.
Because I could do that and it's cheaper for us. And you have to, because when I play at 7 now, I have to leave the following day. So I come by plane and leave by plane. Which is massive, less 700-800 just to come on one shot.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it bothered me to kind of put the club through that, but
Yeah.
somebody got sacrificed something for us to get where we wanted. And we got there last night, so I'm not hurting anymore.
Right.
It's when we don't get there, I just hurt.
At least you got there.
So I'm not hurting anymore for that money. I don't think the club
But
hurting either.
sometimes they do say better late than never.
Right, you know.
So, we are still thankful.
So I'm saying, no,
That's something
so
we
we
give
get
it.
the bus, and we appreciate the fact that we got the
Yes,
bus.
yes.
But if I'm playing in the league, and I could say that a good bit of us as clubs, even those that don't import nobody, spend more than $50,000 a year.
Hey, money have to be spent. Time is money. Time have to be spent. A lot of sacrifices being made.
So
you
understand me? So when you don't do all that and you can't get the prize money you're supposed to get, and it's like I'm going to re-register the next year. And you gotta go find money to buy uniform, print uniform, buy ice.
Equipment, pay staff, and even some
if the
players.
ABFA president or whoever may be watching or listening feel that me knock them, so be it. But the facts are the facts.
Extra, 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 extra.